Well, hello guys, welcome back to Skylines, and we carry on with Whitford Peak. In the stream chat, TSX says, I don't know why, even though when you carry on, I panic when you outro, and I'm like, yeah, we're finishing for today. Yeah, I know, it's how it goes. Right, so anyway, Impossible Town is doing very well. We're doing good with we've got a weekly change of one extra person coming to the area. I find that hard to believe, but you know, one thing we do need to do to improve the area right here is we definitely need police. We need some sort of police. We need to get our services in here, so let's do that. So we're going to have what's this one here? Oh, the police box. I forget that every single time. Okay, so we need police at Impossible Town. So I'm going to put all the services like right here in the middle. Okay, so we're going to put like, right there. And we also need a fire station, obviously, so let's get fire in there. I think I'll go with the classic SimCity fire station, so let's get that in there. A little bit of classic action for us. You're streaming, Russia knows is also streaming. Come on, come on. But it's true. Okay, we need a small health clinic, so let's get Cleakerson's clinic in as always. I'm going to put it in an improbably impossible location. Now everybody is loving it. Everyone's glad that I am building their town for them now. Hey, it did occur to me, guys, as well, that having built this road out to here, we actually have two routes which are going to be very usable for the garbage collection facilities, because remember we made this road down here. I'm pretty certain this road down here was for mainly emergency services only, because remember we didn't want traffic actually travelling down this road, so that will actually give some I'll tell you what I might do is I might just open this bit up because I think we had those restrictions on this. No, don't click any of those. Yeah, look, so we had the really heavy restrictions on these bits, and I think what we should do is open it up so that traffic can use that road. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to allow all vehicles, and then allow all vehicles. Can I just, no. I was thinking I could, do it a different way, but apparently I've got to do it manually all the way. Okay, so that should mean, yeah, so we'll allow all vehicles that will go up and around to over here, but we're just going to restrict on this little section right here. This is for garbage and other stuff. Although, oh no, yeah, so the reason we did that, guys, was to force traffic from Boomtown to go down to this roundabout if they wanted to access industry, because otherwise we just had that constant problem that we had before. Right, Impossible Town is doing fine. We just need to slightly expand its area. Okay, there we go. Let's take this opportunity to have a little look at, yeah, as I thought, Timage Ridge needs to expand slightly over here, doesn't it? So there we go, expand that area. Expand this area here. Timage Ridge, Museka Industries needs to expand right the way down here. Let's just do that. And Boomtown also needs to expand, and I might as well just go like this. So Boomtown, definitely the big booming town around right now. But so that's good. We've got a new little town up and running right now. Miguel says, it's been dead at work all of today, so I've just been watching your videos all day. Then it occurred to me that you might actually be on Twitch right now. And I am. And it was good. Right, so the other thing I was going to do was, again, put some more high-density residential just along this little area here, so we'll do that. I always think when you can have like a main street, that works quite well. We need to look into, and also, like I say, I'm still liking having street lighting on some roads, but not others. Now, I did say about getting parks up in this area, and I think actually what we could go for is more like sort of tennis courts, actually. We should go for tennis courts. Why is this tennis court not like snapping? Running track. Yeah, let's get a little clay tennis court up here. I think this will be good for the community. Let's have a look. I was talking more about a biggish sort of park there, wasn't I? Oh yeah, forestry park. Let's have a look. What can we get in here? What's this? Oh yeah, the beer garden. Now there's some other parks here. I'm just trying to find... Oh yeah, this. The Oak Park. This would work very well here. Yep. It's actually a custom park that I made. Yep, custom park. Okay, so that looks good. And then I just maybe get some footpaths in here. Whether that'll work. Yeah, see that's the trouble. Even if it doesn't work, it looks like it works. These should really snap though. Okay, there we go. It's good enough. Right, so we get a little park in there. Right, now I think we could definitely go for getting the branch line railway in. So let's do that. We just need the branch line station when I can find. There's a couple, I think. So we have that. Where is it? Ah, this one. It's the rural station. So we'll connect the rural... See, this is perfect. So the rural station will go right here. And then we just need to get the lines in for this one, obviously. Okay. Look, is natural disasters on? Yeah, it is on. Yeah. Which worries me. Which obviously should worry me greatly. Okay, that's the railway. Yeah, I don't know if I really want... Why is that bridging? Yeah, better. Let's just do this. And then this. Okay, I knew this was going to fuck up, but I just was like, it'll be easier for me to just fix it afterwards, like that. It'll just be easier. Because this is going to need a slight alteration. There we go. So I knew this was going to need a little tweak right here. Still pretty extreme. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get this quite right, but we can try. We can get it better. Oh god. This is the trouble when you mess around with Move It. It starts getting a little bit chaotic. Bollocks! This is going to be... We could literally spend an hour doing this, I swear, and it still wouldn't be right. Oh, he says getting it almost right. I think what we should do, though, is raise this bit of track up a little. Well, will that help us even? I don't know. Oh, do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm done. Done. Delete the track and correct the terrain first. No! I refuse. Here comes the OCD. It's like having an airstrike or Jade. It's like, here comes the OCD. It's like, no, it's not like that. Okay. Right, they have their little train station now. So. Let's just amend the track that we have, I guess. So, yes, trains. Passenger train. So, train line. Can I just add into this? I always forget this bit. Right, train line 1. I really don't want to be on like bloody... I always forget there's like another way of doing this. I forget a lot in this game. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This. Right, so... Can I just edit this, surely? I know there's a way to do this. I just haven't done it for such a long time, I've forgotten how to do it. It's like the lines overview, isn't it? I need to remember how to do this. Because I'm not going to remember. It's just like I shouldn't have to have that open. I swear I got like the advanced public transport on as well, but I do not recall how to get to it. This is my failure of like, it's because it's when I have mods that I basically don't use particularly often, and then I forget how to use it, and then I'm like, oh crap. I'm sure that I do have that on. But maybe not. Improve public transport. There we go. So we have advanced vehicle options. But that's not public transport. Where do I do this? I can't remember. Do you just go into the specific thing even? Just under transport. Someone's going to have to help me out on this. So here's the... Yeah, so here's when you click on the line. So you click on the train to click on the line. Line details. So how can I add in an extra stop? There must be a way to do this. Do I just do it with the... Ah, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, so you can drag a line to add a stop. Yep. That's it. There we go. Alright. Okay. So we have, we fixed that up. Now, the only question is, yeah, okay. So I think we'll leave the bypass section there for now, for like an express train or something, but for now it'll just go through there and stop. Okay, perfect. Now I have remembered how to do that. Sorry that took me such a long time of me faffing around, but I had just completely forgotten how to do that. I hadn't used it for ages, and I hadn't required. It was another thing as well, like we hadn't actually done trains for ages, and I just completely forgot how to do that. I'm actually going to put like a little commercial square in there. Well, actually, I think I'm going to put a house in there. Right, we'll put that like that. Okay. Now, schooling. We don't have any schools up here, and I feel like we probably should have a school up here. However, it probably should be a kind of a smallish school. In fact, I'm going to go as far to say we're going to have a church. Let's have a church as the school. Don't judge. Just because I think it will suit the environment of this this town. Right, there we go. We'll put that in there. Exploit, guys, subbed for 9 in a row, guys. Give Exploit some big love for 9 in a row. Thank you very much, Exploit. Welcome back, buddy. Keep going. Still waiting for a RimWorld stream. Yes, aren't we all? Well, if I have a day off and I feel like absolutely like smashing it, then yeah, we will go for a RimWorld stream. Right, so the little town of Impossible Town is looking really nice, and this is really where I wanted to go on this playthrough, was doing this kind of stuff, like building these smaller communities. I think it's really kind of paying off. It's like it's working well, and it makes me more want to kind of just get in there and do like little tweaks and changes to some of this stuff, you know. Not quite sure whether we require traffic lights there. That's the only trouble with this area, is that once they get into the town, they get into the traffic lights, but happily it's not heavy enough so far that it's a big problem. And I did take traffic lights off some of the roads right here because of the obvious problems that's going to bring in with it. But you can see, look, that the railway system, guys, the trains are being super popular. A lot of people using the railway lines, so this is really, really good. Look, there's loads of trains and stuff coming in here now, guys. Really cool. And that's very much what I wanted to see. It was like these trains kind of going constantly. And look at the amount of traffic, guys. Look at the amount of traffic that's going up and through our little overpass right here. Yeah, and we get right down into it. Look at this. This is fantastic. And then we got the train in here as well. How cool is this, guys? It's like the transport pass area. Some of these trains just look really in keeping and awesome as well. Fantastic. Love it. Really, really good. Right. What's that? 18? Doesn't know RimWorld. The horror. Okay, so I think we should beautify up, guys, the little railway station here. This is Cities Railways, apparently. But this is a great little rural train station. It's good for little towns like this, guys, where we need it. And I don't think we even really need... I really wish I could iron out the kinks in that track. It's kind of triggering me pretty hard, but we could spend too much time on it. Maybe... should we... I just don't know. I feel like it should be doable, but it's just like not doable. Is that any better? Ooh, that's almost a bit better. Ah, and then you look at it from the wrong angle and it's just a nightmare. Well, whatever. I'm just going to go with it. Oh, look, it's a Dutch train. Right, anyway, let's get some more residential in here. Now, I want to start putting residential a little way away from the town. I obviously want to get another street back here, which is also going to be like residential. So I want to run a street which kind of runs parallel, but doesn't come off of this road here. Or does it? Yes. No, okay, it will run off this road here. Let's also make sure that that road is at the correct bloody height. So what we really want to do is run this down here. Don't come at me with your space already occupied. Yeah, so this is where we really want to be at. Like that. And then we will just connect this straight through to here. Okay, and then, see, now we can connect that like so, and that's perfect. Any trouble that I have with that is that I don't like long blocks of housing like this, but maybe for this town we'll get away with that. Maybe we'll get away with that. So let's just, why did I click question mark? Oh yeah, and also because I say like, yeah, on these big main roads, I'm not a big fan of that. Let's do something else then. Let's put in some shops here, and they will not appear immediately. But I'm going to put in some... Okay, I'll tell you also what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off zoning on these little side streets so that we can utilize the full potential of either end. That's always quite a good thing to do. Probably should do it there as well. It also means you don't end up with traffic stopping on these bits, which is always a pain. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll put these areas with zoning for shops won't crop up immediately, but they will crop up at some point. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to put some parking down through there, and then on this bit right here, we will put some residential. So, but again, actually, do you know what? No, let's just fill this in. And same for some of this. Just going to go like that for now. So we'll just do that bit like that. Okay, so that's good. Let's check water, and we're all good on water still, which is happy. Happy days. Right, so I want to get parking, but it's almost like, or we could get almost like an avenue or something going on here. So it really wants to be like, yeah, so we've got some parking assets. Kind of like what I did over here in Boomtown, where right here, look, so I put in like a parking section like that right by the main sort of where all the shops are, and then people use it to use the shops and go to the railway station and what have you. So I think we could do with, yeah, having that in here. We'll allow some of those things to kind of come in. Let's just put parking. Yeah, so we do have like the solar parking stuff. Yeah, this is what I put down the other one, a parking zone. But what's the other one called? There's it's not parking, it's something else under parks and recreation. I forget what it's called. Do I have enough money? How much does that cost? The big cinema, 150 grand. What is it called? It's like the bit where they walk along. Not these, not like the plaza. It's like something else. I'll know it when I see it. Where are you? I'm not seeing it, but like maybe I got rid of it. It was like a kind of parking and a walkway where people could basically... It was like parking and a walkway, sort of like an avenue almost, or something like that. No, not spiral down parking. It was like... I want to say like avenue almost. It was just like a... It was just like an area where people could walk, like you might have on like a seafront or a harbour front or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. I really can't remember. That's going to super irritate me, but parking will probably do for now. But that's a pain in the ass. Damn it, that's super irritating. I wonder if I haven't got rid of it though, because oh, it's this walkway. That's it. A promenade. Yeah, it's just called walkway. So this would work really great in here. The only thing is I need to see it again, like, so I wish you could toggle over so you could see what was what. Yeah, the avenue would be great to sort of put between the shops because it's got some parking on it already like this, you see? Yeah, that's triggering. Look. How close is that to the zoning area? It's not that close. Okay, well that's fine because I can always put in like a little something on the end here. Oh, we can put like the tiki bar on the end. That's not quite in keeping though. What's this? Oh, we can put the small park with parking. Perfect. And I'm going to have to move it a bit. Ideal. Okay, that's perfect. Right, so now look, we've got nice parking. We've got a nice little avenue to walk down, even though this is glitching out like a crazy... Oh, I think this is why most of the time I ended up sort of not utilising it, because it was a pain in the ass. But with Move It, I can fix it, so it's all good. Right, fantastic. So that's our little avenue with the park. And then we've got some shops which will come in here eventually. And then we can start kind of beautifying. No, it's not promenade. It's just called walkway. It's not called promenade, but it basically is a promenade. But it's just called walkway, and it says it's a great promenade for night walks. Actually, that's an interesting thing. Does search come up with promenade? Yes. So it comes up under the description as well as what the actual name of the thing is. So that's really cool. Right, okay, so that town is doing really well. So we've got some more housing in now, and well, the next thing to do is to start building the roads which are going to go along beside the lake. And the roads along beside the lake, we want these to be very nice houses, because they're right beside the lake, and that means that they should have good land value. And it also means that they should have good space between the houses. Like, we don't want to see your scrub houses space. We want to see like nice good spacing between the houses. So I'll put like almost alternating houses like this along here. I don't think we'll put there because no one's going to want to buy a house next to a junction. So we'll put that like that. And I think we'll just leave that connection as so. I'm going to have to connect my water up here. How I wish we could do curved water pipes. Okay. Oh, hello. Have I glitched out the pipes? No. That was weird. It like had to reconnect the whole thing to connect those up for some reason. Oh, great. And now we've got like a little bit of commercial demand, so that's going to build us our commercial shops at the end of the road right here, and then we can go in and sort of beautify these up a little bit. Princess Baker would buy a house in Impossible Town. Yeah, Impossible Town is coming quite nicely. See, look, even though we can't buy build high-rises, it's still allowing us to build these kind of tower blocks, as it were. And actually, I think we could even go in here, look, and do a bit of high-density residential in this area, but albeit probably not right next to the services. I think sort of right here, and then, like I say, I'm not a big fan of putting low-level residential right on these roads, but I think we could probably get a bit more commercial. I'm going to leave a little bit of space there and just sort of do commercial like that. So this can be a bit of a shopping town. It's like a bit of a destination, like if people want to come and shop or whatever, you know, so. There's too much memes in the chat tonight. Okay, right. So yeah, residential. So I think that residential will get taken up by these tower blocks. And once this is filled in a little bit, we can get... Is this fog? It's almost like fog. But I'm going to make a quick save, guys, because I haven't saved for a little bit. Don't crash. I really should keep alternating saves for this map, because I have quite a lot of paranoia that something could go terribly wrong and this map file could horribly crash. A nice canal. I don't think we really need canals. It's like, you know, we have lakes and we have all sorts of stuff going on here. Right, the only other thing is we're going to need to really increase the land value of this area. So I think what we need to do is get sort of over here, like a real nice tennis club or something like that, you know. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like another road which comes off of here going down first. So I don't think we'll have housing on the back of here. I think what we'll actually do is have like... well, I don't know, I suppose we could put a tennis club in. Yeah, let's put some clubs and stuff right here. Let's put some activities things in here. So, and obviously we can also do like fishing on the lake and all the rest of it. Let's go back this way. Yeah, so we've got running tracks and all this kind of stuff, but I think we'll have a lawn... We've already got one tennis court somewhere else, but I think we're going to get like a lawn tennis club right here. Trouble is that's going to sort of intersect with some of these people's... but there we go, that's going to bring that up. And then we could also do with, I think we could have like the swimming pool one or whatever it is. So we do have like swimming pool things somewhere. The swimming club, that's what I'm after. I can't find it. Yep, there we go. So we get the swim club, and we'll get the swim club like right next to, because I'm going to build like some I'll build some paths and stuff to get across this area, so I'll leave a little bit of space between things. People, I think Impossible Town is going to become like the sort of well-to-do, because it's nice. It's between two lakes, look. So I'm really thinking that this is going to become like the swish part of this area anyway. Right, we need some more water. Okay, how are we doing on power? We're doing fine. How are we doing on waste? We're doing fine. Fire services are... yeah, got a challenging fire services. Museka Industries is looking bad on fire services. I think actually more bad than I had imagined it would be. So I think we probably need to improve that. Let's get this sort of style firehouse down. Let's bang that in. And everybody's happy. I'll leave those other fire stations there because having plenty of fire in the industrial area is literally no bad thing. So we'll do that. We've got a bit of commercial demand, which is probably good because we haven't actually added in much commercial for this area. I think, again, like I did up in what I'll do is do that, turn that off, and then I can actually get in another little store right here, and another store right there, like that. So we get those in, and in fact, actually, I think we could even go for getting some shops in right here as well, like, because I think that would actually work quite well, because this is like our kind of almost like our little shopping district. So I think that could actually work really good, and we could even get in like a couple of shops down here towards the trains. So I think that's what we'll do. So we'll fill this in. We get a little bit more shopping because this is the kind of like shopping part of town down here in Boomtown. So I think that's going to work real good. Impossible Town is going to become impossible to pay by the low-wage workers. Well, they'll commute. They've got a railway line. They've got a railway line, so they can commute easily. And quite honestly, the people in Impossible Town, they don't want those guys working in their town, living in their town. They don't want to have to see their workers like, in a non-work situation. Let's look at land value up here and see how we're doing. That's pretty good. It's sort of middle. It's improving a little bit. No one's got particularly high land value, but that's to be expected at this point. So we should definitely try to get some more parks and stuff in over here. So let's see what other little parks and bits and pieces we could get. Oh yeah, we could get like the little Japanese garden. Look, we can get that in there. Put that in. You know what's going to bump up that land value? The dog park. Every time the dog park. I'm actually going to put the dog park over here though. Or here or here. So difficult. Such a big decision. Like where to put the dog park. It's such a critical part of the town's infrastructure. I think probably here. Yeah, let's see. We're going to sort of hit like a good maximization because we'll probably expand the town in this direction as well. So let's get that dog park in there. Oh, look at that. They love it. They love it. Dog park action. Okay. Princess Baker says no riffraff in Impossible Town. I demand a gated community. Oh god. There's only one thing I think of when I think of gated communities, and it's not a good thought. Okay, right. So I want to put some paths and like cycle paths and stuff through here. Also, there's still a demand for residential. Of course there is. They badly want to get up here. So we'll get some more residential properties up in this area here. I did say no. Yeah, actually, let's stick to me. Oh yeah, we got the pylons right here. That's not going to be good. Crap. Hold on one sec. We're going to have to move these. Although, actually, we can probably delete some of these now. Yeah, we can do away with those because... yeah, there we are. We've got to connect up, so we don't actually need that so much anymore anyway. Right, yeah, so let's go back to this. Yeah, I'm actually going to put like a couple of houses on this end for now. And I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there, and one there, and then I'm going to put like one here like this, and I'm going to put one here like this, and one here like that. Okay, sorted. Right, so let's continue with our expansionism. So we get some footpaths right here. Right, yeah, so footpath going up the here, straight the way through. So that gives them a nice little footpath to get to what the stuff that they need to get to. I don't think we really need footpaths anywhere else in town right now. That's fine. I guess the only thing as well we could do is put a footpath through there, but it kind of restricts me a bit in terms of me wanting to get other stuff down. Now, the other thing was, did I actually end up putting any education down? Yeah, we put the church down, but I don't know whether that really qualifies as a school, so we might put the Wrongra Elementary School, but let's see. The church only takes a very small... Yeah, it's got 20 out of 50 students. It's not very much at all, but I don't know how many people are actually up here. Why can't I get rid of that? There we go. I don't actually know how many people are up here at this point in time. There seems to be actually a lot of traffic coming up here, so... But I don't know really how many residents are literally up here at this point in time. We do have a demand for residential, but you can see some of these houses just not filling out quite yet. Healthcare is being served alright. I'm actually going to put... let's actually look down here. Yeah, Boomtown is doing good. Timothy Ridge is somehow being served by one... Like, this Cleakerson's healthcare is real good. This one little... Oh no, actually I say that again, it's a rural clinic. This one rural clinic is somehow serving the entirety of Timothy Ridge, which I don't feel is like a good thing. I think sometimes you can get away with stuff, but it's not actually really good. We're actually not making tons of money as well at the moment because we've been spending quite a lot. So I think it'd be probably good to hold off on things we don't need. I've been kind of just improving stuff like willy-nilly. And that's a good phrase, isn't it? And I've not really sort of been giving too much thought about how much money we're spending a lot of the time. What's that? It's the the driving range. Oh my god! Now if that's not, what's that? It costs 1,100 a week though. That's like half our budget right now. So I think no for that. Right, there is some more residential being built though. However, let's just take our taxes and make sure we're doing. Yeah, I think we're pushing as hard as we can. I think I can put the high density up to 11 though. Everything else seems taxed pretty well. That should bring us in a bit more money. We do need to sort of still expand our residential. I'm not quite sure why it's not expanding as well as it could up in the other areas over there, but that's fine. We can still drop in some more here. I think we do need to just continue expanding the towns as they are ready. So we'll just fill this in here. Yeah, I think some of the people literally just want to be in the town as it is and not be out by the lake right now. And again, similarly, I think probably what I will do is probably just put no housing along here. Thank you very much, guys. Valenio, guys, subbed for 7 months in a row. Thank you much, Valenio, the person who I love to hate you. No, not really. I hate you. Valenio always gives me strong advice. That's the best way. Strong advice and Skylines. Okay, anyway, so let's just fill in this area here. Do you know what? Let's just go all the way. Right, so we've filled that in. We can also tidy up the station a little bit, like I said before, so we can start getting some plants and stuff in there. Kind of like how I did with the station down here at Boomtown. Just kind of beautify it up a little bit. But I'd forgotten kind of actually what plants and stuff I put in. I think also I added, like, I think this didn't naturally have parking, so I added in some more parking. Need some water over here at this part of town. Okay. Overbearing. That's a bit cruel. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for the, what are we at? 258 subs right now. Thanks, guys. Very appreciated. Okay, so let's look at how are we doing on time. We're doing fine. Let's look at signal box, I think. Signal. So we can get a little signal box in right here. Oh yeah, this stupid thing where it requires like a road. But that's okay, we can put like a dirt track in. Use anarchy. Oh yeah, this stupid thing where like now it goes like up hills and stuff. It's really weird because it creates like kind of like a boardwalk almost. It's very weird. Damn, it like won't let me build it for some reason. That's weird. Right, so I really want this to be like a service road that doesn't get used, obviously. Yeah, that's good. I like how some people have just parked. That seems an unnecessarily dangerous manoeuvre. Yeah, we'll get decal on here as well. Oh, of course it's going bloody night time right when I need to do this. Right, literally no point doing this now because it's bloody... Actually no point doing that now because I can't see anything. Leighton, what's your opinion on the wooden bridges? Well, they're fine, but obviously, like you could see there, in some situations it can be a bit of a pain in the ass, so it's not always ideal, you know. Right, let's just do a little bit of beautification to just finish on this one. So let's go plants and rocks. So. Yeah, we just need to make this whole area look a little bit nicer, you know. That's not too hard to do with this. We can just get some of these nice little trees in here, look, running along. There we go. And because these are kind of nicely stylized, they suit quite well. It's pretty easy, like if I really wanted to kind of like go full on, we'd get some planters in the mix here or something along those lines. What else do we want to get in here? Let's have a think. Yeah, I sort of want decals, but what else could we have? Let's have stand. Yeah, you want like this, like a kiosk. A kiosk at the station, look. Serving people the food as they're coming out. Get like this, got like the newspaper stand, that's the kind of thing you have at stations, right? Get that in there. Yeah, and then we could do some parking. So I don't know whether people actually park along here. Oh, I put prop in. Or so what we really want is like a parking lot which is gonna connect along here. Yeah, trouble is though, see I don't know whether I can actually place that along there now. And these bits here I've already got parking on, so I guess not. But we could always add in a little bit along here like that. Except weirdly it doesn't want to seem to let me, so yeah, we're fine. I think that's probably good enough for a start, and then I can always work on it a little bit more. I think what we should do is probably get some decals in. I think decals usually help a lot. It's just finding the right stuff. You can spend a very long time kind of finicking about with this stuff. I don't think I want to get those on. And if I even want some, it's quite cool. You can get like these the drains even, look, which will run along beside buildings and stuff. All sorts of things. Thing is as well, you can always put parking spaces along here, even if they're not being actually utilised. But if you want them to be active, then you do actually need the parking stuff. Look, and you detoggled the zoning. Oh yeah, that's right, I did do that. That's fine. I was just trying to see if I found something which would kind of soften the edge of this over here a little bit more, but sort of like that, really. But I actually think it's fine. Right, I think I'm fine with that. I didn't need to add too much to that, actually. We just added a little bit to just add a little character to it. Oh yeah, I was going to put on Summit Road here. I was just going to put the mud tracks because I think they look better for these little side roads. So we'll just get in here, look. I think that should go this way around. It's going to have to be the small one because the others just won't fit. There we go. So let's see, that looks much better. Kind of coming in there, just looks more like a proper little side road. So that's all good. I can always add some more props and bits and pieces in there if we want to. Right, power. Why have we got no power? Because we've powered down apparently. We're running out of power. Right, I don't want to add too much more wind turbines to this one area because, as I think I explained a while back, I don't like the idea of just having almost kind of like limitless wind turbines all in one place, because I think it just kind of looks ridiculous when you have like 20 wind turbines in one area. Musaika's freaking out because your kiosk isn't straight. Oh yeah, well, that used to really annoy like a colleague of mine because when it comes to like design and stuff, I have a habit of like, I like things being on a kink, like just not quite straight. So when it comes to actually doing like graphic design work, I always like to just tilt stuff a little bit, and it used to trigger her so hard, like she really didn't like it. But I was always like, oh yeah, it's really good, but I think you just need to just turn it a little bit. So I kind of do that like in games and stuff as well. Right, so I think there we are, guys. We'll just get to the daytime. How is our land value now? It's raised ever so slightly. I'm surprised because I put in like these new facilities, and I'm thinking like, but it's only about as wealthy as Boomtown. Let's have a look at Boomtown now because sun is rising. And we've got, oh actually there's not a lot more shops, and the shop which I thought was going to be like these high-end nice chain shops actually end up being this bloody like what looks like a noodle shop. So I'm not quite sure that's the kind of high-end audience I was targeting, but never mind. Everything else is kind of going along fine. So yeah, we're expanding this area and it is all good. But yeah, the sort of Boomtown is looking booming, and I think that's kind of growing quite nicely. It's good to see, guys, that look, my sort of industrial roads here in Musaika are working real good. We haven't seen any big jams since we brought that in, so that might actually have helped us resolve that problem. Also, we've got kind of good road networks now running all the way through, and we've got another little town in Impossible Town. So there we go. I think next time we'll continue expanding and building on these things, and then after that, the one after that, then we're going to go for the big reach. So next time we'll probably start preparing for the big reach. We might even build like bridges and stuff, and then the next step after that is going to actually be to start building in a city over in the sort of harbour city basically. But we will still continue to build out in these other directions as well. So, but right now we've got kind of like, you can see this, that we've got quite a good circuit of infrastructure going, and the roads and things that we built through here I think are working really good. So yeah, everything's working fantastic. It's all good. I'll see you guys next time for some more Skylines. I'll see you then.